It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. We are back with more SWE, this time for some Throwdown. 3 more massive matches here for you this evening, including a #1 contendership for the YouTube Championship. And some women's tag team action. And we are kicking one off with a little bit of history, I suppose, if you look at it that way. We've got Chris Benoit going up against Kevin Sullivan. This was quite a famous WCW feud, maybe not for the right reasons, but wasn't it Nancy who was the wife of Kevin Sullivan? The storyline was that she was having an affair with Chris Benoit, and it ended up actually happening, so it was a little bit of an interesting one. Of course, we all know how the story ended, not necessarily very well, but there we go. Chris Benoit there with a nice German suplex on Kevin Sullivan, who may be making his debut. I don't think he is. I think he's had one match in the past. Let me have a quick gander on old Kev Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan's actually had 2 matches so far. 1 win and 1 loss. Chris Benoit, as we know, not doing terribly well. He is down on -5. 861st position out of 874 names. So he is having a bit of a shocker. Benoit, nice gut-wrench suplex there on Kevin Sullivan before locking in the side headlock. Sullivan's back up now with a headlock of his own and sending Chris Benoit into the corner with a running clothesline. Yeah, massive match then for Benoit to try and get the victory. He's someone who does get quite a lot of game time. He's had 14 matches so far this year. This will be his 15th match. So at the bottom end of the rankings, I mean, he's one of the people with the most matches. As Benoit now nicely locking in the figure 4 leg lock on Kevin Sullivan. But Sullivan able to break free just by jabbing away at the kneecaps of Chris Benoit. Now sends Benoit off the ropes, and Sullivan now with a nice power slam. Brings Benoit back up to his feet before now looking for that neck breaker. Sullivan now brings Benoit back up to a standing base. There's the jabs before sending Benoit into the corner. Sullivan gets an elbow right in the face though, and now Sullivan pushing Benoit away. Yeah, there's quite a few big names that are a lot lower than I would expect. I mean, just look at the bottom half of the ranking, or the bottom part of the rankings. Got Chris Benoit, the Iron Sheik, Ted DiBiase, Sammy Guevara, Davey Richards, Jacob Fatu, Christian, Bobby Fish, the Young Bucks, the Great Muta, Rikishi, MVP, Vader, Vampiro, Kurt Angle, Kane, Cesaro, Ric Flair, all on -3 or lower. So they're all done pretty rough, as there's a big spike by Kevin Sullivan, and that could be enough to finish Chris Benoit. And if he does, Chris is going to be in even more trouble. Oh no, Benoit is able to kick out. Okay, Benoit survives. Benoit back up on his feet now with that shoulder takedown of Kevin Sullivan. Chop straight across the neck, and now into that German suplex. Keeps the grip, rolls their hip, looking for the second. Keeps the grip, rolls their hip, looking for the trifecta of German suplexes. Very effective move by Chris Benoit. Will it be the start of the end for Kevin Sullivan? No, Sullivan able to reverse the attempted crossface into a lariat. And now catches Benoit with a boot in the gut. And Benoit eating the turnbuckle. Kevin Sullivan, just chopping away at the knee of Benoit. And Sullivan stalking once again on Chris Benoit. And again with that big spike. There's the pin for the 1, the 2. And Benoit's poor form continues on. His 9th was actually his 11th loss in 15 matches. Puts him down to -6. And Kevin Sullivan I'm not quite sure a handshake here is very realistic, but there we go. Kevin Sullivan offers the handshake, and he moves up to +1 in the rankings. Chris Benoit drops to -6, putting him down to 867th position, equal Peter Avalon, Nate Danger, and the Golden Sheik. Sheik, not Shake. Shake, shake, shake. And here we go, then, match number 2 of the evening. We've got Odei Tai, the team of Jamie Hayter and B. Priestley, going up against the Tokyo Cyber Squad in Jungle Kyona and Konami. So Jungle Kyona is in the white and pink attire, and you have Konami there on the right-hand side with the white and green and reddish stuff going on. And on the left-hand side, the team you have got from the left-hand side, Jamie Hayter, and on the inside with the green tips in the hair is B. Priestley. Let us crack on with this women's tag team match. This is a new Jamie Hayter core that's recently been uploaded, and it's actually really, really good. So I'm quite happy to see how this one pans out. It's clubbing blown. Jamie Hayter is a big lass there compared to Jungle Kyona, who is going to struggle. I think actually both members of the Tokyo Cyber Squad are going to struggle with the sheer strength advantage of Odei Tai, especially Jamie Hayter, who really has developed a real strength advantage, and obviously using that strength very effectively with big moves like the lariat and suplexes. Hayter now just stamping on the hands of Jungle Kyona as B. Priestley now the neck breaker on Konami. Isn't Konami the company that made quite a few games, isn't it, Konami? I'm assuming it wasn't just this one lady who made all those computer games, but you know. Nice clothesline there by Jamie Hayter, who is completely dominating. And to be fair, B. Priestley and Hayter are completely dominating the match in general, to be honest with you. Nice running bulldog by Jungle Kyona. And all of a sudden, the Tokyo Cyber Squad starting to turn this one around. But Jamie Hayter back up on her feet once again. It looks like there is going to be a breakup at some point. Whether Jamie Hayter will go face or Britt Baker will go face, I'm not sure. But it looks like that tag team... Well, it's not really a tag team, is it really? Hayter just being Britt Baker's muscle. I think Hayter will break free pretty soon. She does seem like a very capable wrestler and very capable in terms of putting herself over mic-wise and that as well. So she doesn't need to live in Britt Baker's shadow, really, and I think it'll be a fantastic feud when it does finally happen as well. There's a massive lariat there by Jamie Hayter on Jungle Kyona, and that could be game, set, and no, it's not match, though. Jungle Kyona able to escape. Hayter now looking for that vertical... Oh, no, dropping her. I thought she was going vertical suplex, but instead just turned it into a facebuster. Gets caught with the dragon screw, though, as B. Priestley now in with a crossroads from behind Konami. Now looking for the pin. But Jungle Kyona doesn't able to break it up, but well, I think Konami had enough to kick out anyway. Jungle Kyona now dumping Jamie Hayter to the outside as inside the ring. You see Konami now. Oh, nice. The stunner right onto the knees. And now going with a little bit of a jitter before getting booted in the face there by B. Priestley. B. Priestley's now working at NXT UK, isn't she? I'm a bit disappointed with that. I saw that WWE had signed B. Priestley, and I thought it was going to be a pretty damn good signing. But to stick her over in NXT UK, I don't know if that's just to do with COVID rules, maybe. I'm not sure, but she's good enough to be on the main NXT show. But then again, does she fit what they want now? They want to make their own paint-by-numbers sort of future wrestlers, don't they, really? And does B. Priestley fit into that box? That's the question, I suppose. Nice DDT there, head first into the apron, the hardest part of the ring. I mean, you see these two. I mean, Jamie Hayter obviously signing for AEW and B. Priestley signing for WWE. And well, I don't know. It depends how you class who's made the best decision. But for me at the moment, Jamie Hayter's on Dynamite and Rampage every week. And she's also just got... No, she has. I'm about to say she's got the victory here today. Not quite yet. Drop kick in the back there is now Jamie Hayter stalking Jungle Kiona and accidentally catches her own partner by the looks of it. Does that still count as a finisher? I'm not sure. Does that count as the fact she's used her finisher? I do not know. Either way, that's a win for the Tokyo Cyber Squad with Konami getting the pin. Massive, massive issue there. A mistake by Jamie Hayter costing her team the point and the match. And that's going to put them down to -1 while moving Tokyo Cyber Squad back up to 0 because they were on -1 at the time. Jamie Hayter is going to move down to -2 in the singles rankings. B. Priestley is also going to move down to -2 in the singles rankings. Whereas Konami is going to move up to 0. And Jungle Kiona is also going to move up to 0. There we go. Victory for the Tokyo Cyber Squad over Odei Tai. I forgot to say who that was, didn't I? So the first match, Chris Benoit versus Kevin Sullivan, was suggested by Mohammed, MZK Punk. Thank you very much for that. And this one, Tokyo Cyber Squad versus Odei Tai, was suggested by Omega Project. Let's get into our main event. And here is the main event suggested once again by Mohammed, MZK Punk. This is the Battle of the Parte. An up, up, down, down reference. The winner of this one will get an opportunity at... who is it? I think it's TJ Perkins, you know. I'm pretty sure it's TJ Perkins, the YouTube champion at our Seasons Beatings pay-per-view. This, of course, is a fatal 4-way elimination, so a point for each elimination and an extra point for the victory. So lots of points up for grabs here. And I would say, after our previous discussion, Cesaro's desperate for points. And when I say desperate, I mean desperate. Cesaro, I thought had just been eliminated there straight away, actually. That would have been embarrassing. Cesaro and Adam Cole going after each other. Of course, Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze as well. I think Breeze is actually doing pretty well in the rankings. He's a lot higher than I would have expected him to be this part of the year. That's mainly due to himself and Fandango having a very strong run in the Dusty Classic. Nice takedown there by Xavier Woods. Nice backbreaker by Woods on Adam Cole. And now Woods in with a running clothesline. Flattens Cesaro. And of course, these matches are no disqualifications, no countouts. However, pinfalls and submissions have to take place inside the ring. Adam Cole now sending Xavier Woods back into the ring. Of course, two of these men no longer work for WWE, do they now? Tyler Breeze and Adam Cole both left the company. I don't know where Tyler Breeze is now, actually. Not heard anything of him. Assuming his non-compete is probably up now. If not, then maybe pretty soon. I'm assuming it would be roughly the same time as Bray Wyatt, which was... Well, that ended early December, didn't it? But Bray's doing some other bits and bobs at the moment. Woods now with a pin on Adam Cole. Barely even a 1 count if there isn't one. If there is. Yep, you heard me right. Barely even a 1 count, even if that was a 1 count, is what I was trying to say. Adam Cole now taking Woods up into the brainbuster, then drops into the pin for the 1, 2, only a 2 count. Adam Cole now sending Woods off the ropes, looking for that back elbow. Both guys go shoulder to shoulder. And Woods now in with that spinning ace crusher on Adam Cole. Brings Cole back up to a standing base. Locking that fisherman's, but Adam Cole rolls it through into that small package. And Xavier Woods able to reverse that small package. And finally they break as Cesaro just launching Tyler Breeze around the place outside the ring. Woods now with that knee to the face, and Adam Cole pings up into the air like he's been shot out of a cannon. As now Xavier Woods stalking. Rolling through into that clothesline. There is... I forgot what he calls that now. Is it a walk in the woods or something stupid like that? I can't remember now. But instead of going straight for the pin, he does go for the elbow first and now goes in for the pin. As there's very European uppercut there by Cesaro on the outside, decking Tyler Breeze. And once again... they should have Tyler Breeze as part of the stable with Peter Avalon and them people. However, I feel like that'd be a waste. I think Tyler Breeze is actually quite underrated. I mean, if you watch the Tyler Breeze NXT run, as Adam Cole hits the boom in the face of Xavier Woods, only a 2 count. Yeah, if you watch Breeze's NXT run, he was fighting for the championship. He had that great match against Jushin Liger. He really was quite good back then. And then, obviously, they made him onto the main roster, just made him into a comedy character. A comedy character alongside Fandango. And, wow. Okay, Tyler Breeze has just hit a massive European uppercut now on Cesaro. A very European uppercut on Cesaro. Cole fighting back with a right hand in the gut, and then a nice bicycle kick. Bicycle kick right into the face. Adam Cole now stamping on the hand of Xavier Woods. Back up to a standing base now. Adam Cole boot in the gut. Is he once again going to go for... I think he was looking for that brainbuster onto the knee, but Xavier Woods was able to break free. And it's been a pretty brutal battle on the outside there by Tyler Breeze and Cesaro. And we do have our first elimination. And it is Adam Cole, which does surprise me. Adam Cole, baby, was on -2. This is going to move him down to -3. Xavier Woods, after just 1 match, was on +1. He's now going to get up to +2. So that's a surprise for me to see. Not to see Xavier Woods get a pinfall, but I wasn't expecting Adam Cole to get knocked out quite so early. I thought he would have more of a run in this one. Hey-ho. The battle now commencing once again on the outside as Xavier Woods trying to wrestle down Cesaro now. Of course, Xavier Woods, the leader of the Up, Up, Down, Down YouTube channel, I believe. It was his thing he started, wasn't it? And now going to drop Cesaro face first across the apron. Boot in the gut of Tyler Breeze and in with a DDT as well. Woods now sending Breeze back into the ring. Springs over. What has Woods got planned here? A big boot into the arm. And now Woods is up on top. And looking for that big elbow, but Tyler Breeze saw it coming and avoided. And now Cesaro looking to lock in that sharp shooter on Tyler Breeze. Will this be a tap and the second elimination in the match? It is indeed. Breeze eliminated by Cesaro. And we are down to our final 2. Tyler Breeze was on +2. Is going to move down to +1 as Cesaro, who just hit the neutralizer, is going to get the +1 and the +2. So 2 for the eliminations and 1 for the win. Moves Cesaro from -3 up to 0. That was a massive result for Cesaro. And that's really, really, really got him out of a terrible situation he's had this year. Back up to a neutral situation. So Cesaro, he'll be a lot happier with his situation right now. And not only that, but Cesaro is going on to our pay-per-view to fight TJ Perkins to become the YouTube champion. Xavier Woods drops down to a +1 once again. There we go. So well done, Cesaro. He just moved up like 400 ranking spots to go from -3 to 0 in 1 match. It just shows how big and important some of these matches actually can be for people. Cesaro's had 19 matches so far this year, and he's finally got himself back up to 0. Well, there we go. We'll leave it there for tonight. Hope you have enjoyed. Once again, thank you very much for our match suggestions. Of course, Benoit versus Sullivan, suggested by Mohammed. This main event also suggested by Mohammed. And then, of course, the tag team match squeeze in the middle, suggested by Mega Project. So thank you very much. Good night. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.